0-0 with Miami. We were here at the watch party at the Lost Patty, Noah and Isabel. Noah, I heard you hollering. Let's start with that penalty. Like, I heard you hollering for VAR. We got the VAR, but then VAR giveth and the VAR taketh away.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of feels like we've gotten on the wrong end of pretty much every VAR call this season. So it sucks when one doesn't go your way when it looks like it might go your way. Offside negating it, obviously, I think. Yeah, so just a tough way to honestly almost lose the game. I feel like it was pretty much right there to win if we had gotten that penalty.
Yeah, the wind just sort of slipped out of our fingers. Another offside. So Isabel, in terms of just our counterplay and the speed in the front, it's exciting, right?
I was excited to see Schaffelberg and Fafa on the field together because they always sub for each other. And I think because of how Gary set it up, having both of them and Hani made a huge difference for us because we don't have Sam and we didn't have Walker.
Yeah. So I think, and just seeing that speed in the front changed the way that their defense was set up. They weren't going to try to press us anymore. They all changed whenever we had the speed in the front. So what about the fact that we pitched zeros? They did not score on us tonight. Yeah. So who do you think was sort of the anchor for the defense? Who was the man who made that happen?
Honestly, it's got to go to either one of two people, and those two people for me are for Jack Mayer or Brian Anunga. Both guys who normally aren't generally at the forefront of the defensive, I guess, core or star. Or stardom, I guess. Anunga maybe a little bit less so, but Mayer had a tremendous game tonight, especially after a couple bad, maybe some iffy games from him coming back after that injury. So it was good to see him step in for Walker, especially. That was a big thing for us, especially for him to step in for Walker like that when he did.
Great to see Jack back. Yeah. Great to see Jack back. The milkman delivering. So midfield looked great tonight. Lots of good pivot play.
Yeah, I was happy to see Dax back on the field. I think Dax not being on the field in Atlanta was a huge mistake. I'm also biased. Dax is my favorite player. I feel like I'm a unique one, and I like his leadership. That's a big thing for me. So
he was wearing the C-band at the beginning of the game.
He was, yeah. So it was good to see him back. I think that made a really big difference. They looked better. Saturday was a nightmare. We went to go see the game in person, and they looked like slugs. They looked like a bunch of yellow slugs on the field, and this was nothing like that. So I was really pleasantly surprised that we looked almost a 180 from Saturday.
Were you worried coming in though?
I saw the lineup and I was like, if we lose, I'm gonna get it, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it was like a 0-0 tie.
Taking a point on the road at Miami.
Yes.
What are you hoping for? What are you hoping to see against Charlotte this weekend?
Honestly, I'm just going to come out and say 3 points. I mean, after Atlanta, and then getting a draw tonight feels just like a win pretty much. I mean, obviously not the 3 points in the standings, which is needed for the home playoff position, of course, but I think getting a draw is the perfect way, especially against Miami and Messi, to start a good run for the last few games of the season.
That's right. A point on the road against a hot team.
Yes.
That feels like we're setting things in the right direction. So Isabel, we got one prediction about this coming weekend with Charlotte. What do you think?
That's a hard question. I think there's a chance that Panico starts over Willis again. I know Joe's injured, so that's part of it. But I think he did a Joe level worthy job today. I think he killed it.
Panico's showing MLS starter level capacities. He's no longer the guy that's going to play for some cups for us. He's working his way into the first team. I like this. I hope to see. I like the idea of us having some competition at goalkeeper. That's great.
Especially because Joe's getting towards the end of his career, so it'd be good to have someone we already know is there and ready.
That's right. So having one of our senior members of the team, bringing one of our junior members along, autumn meets spring. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
All right.